We're good. Ross, was there any anxiety you might have wasted that one at early in the third?
Yeah, more at half time. We knew. I thought our third quarter was pretty good, but that common the missing was costly, and you're leaving the door ajar because you're expending energy, a lot of energy to create really good opportunities. So when you're missing, there is a bit of anxiety, but I thought our response after half time, first quarter was really strong. I thought second, Gold Coast sort of turned it up. We turned up the heat a bit, we turned it over a bit, but what can happen is the scoreboard can sometimes infiltrate some young minds, and we just started to leave the ball carrier and not run away more than and a few fumbles, and you blink and they're close. So, but we mixed it up a little bit, and I thought we responded really. I thought the third quarter was strong. It was just a matter of keep that going. I thought we did that. We dominated entries, and still there's a little bit of composure and conversion in the last quarter, but we'll take this game like where they've been, and they're a bit like us. They're developing. So, but it was emphatic. If you think they're the number one contested ball team and we won it by plus 19, it was really pleasing to come in and win that. They've been defensively number 2, and really we should have kicked really well over 100 today. So there's some positive signs going forward. But again, GWS are a monstrous, talented team, and we'll take the feedback, what we did well here and what we didn't, and prepare for them the same we have been previously.
How significant were the third quarters of Fife and Walters in particular when they edged 8 points in front and had a bit of momentum?
Did they? I wouldn't even know they got 8 points in front. Yeah. Really, honestly. I never felt threatened of losing the game. I knew they were in it, and what you worry about is if you don't execute properly, they can be costly and you can get bitten. So I wouldn't have known they hit the front, and I thought even in the third quarter we were quite emphatic with the amount of entries and scoring shots. So it was just the efficiency of the last bit and a bit of composure. Like if we're playing pretty quick, but there's times you just need to slow when you've got a free player and not stuff it up, basically. And we just stuffed up a few things that we shouldn't have stuffed up. So, but I thought 60 entries to 46, 31 shots to 18. That's a pretty significant or a strong performance. But the only thing we didn't do was put it. They missed a few as well, by the way. So,
it looked like Fife, Walters, and McCarthy also gave you that a bit of composure for about 15 minutes in the third, and helped you put a score on the board that sort of gapped the game a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think we took 6 or 7 marks inside 50. We were passing the ball in. They're a really good roll-off defence and back shoulder defence, and when we're hitting up the ball, I thought we were really effective. I always felt we were right in the game and that we can win that game, but we had to get it done. There's 4 games within the game, isn't there? So I think we won 3 quarters. And so overall, our young players found about the Challenger League footy coming up week after week, the mental drain of coming up, Charon. But again, I thought Banfield did a good job on Hall, limited his effectiveness. But they got a lot of quality. I think they got about 4 or 5 first round, like first pick. Swallows a first pick. Martin would have been a first pick. They got a lot of talent. I mean, Lynch and Day, May down the other end. They're a very talented team. Very talented team. So I don't think we can forget that. They're set up to succeed, not fail.
How significant was Alex Pearce's game on Tommy Lynch?
Well, I know how good Alex is, and I thought Alex was fighting it out, and I thought at times, gee, Lynch is a good player. He did some things, Lynch, where you think, gee whiz, I know how good Alex is, and he still did some stuff. So all credit to Lynch, and I thought Alex worked defensively quite strongly.
Have you been surprised at all, Ross, with the way Alex has come back after such a long time out? He's been great in the first 3 rounds, doing some pretty good forwards.
Yeah, there was some concern. There's a bit of unknown when you've been out. Was it a year and a half, maybe longer? I'm not too.
Probably 2 years.
Yeah, it was probably 2 years, wasn't it? So I think he went down like round 6, 2016, wasn't it? So something along those lines. Yeah, there's always that underlying, gee whiz, can he do the work? And he did the work, and will it refracture? He was there's some complications he had the first time without going into it, and then just when you think he's through, it goes. So you always, it's a bit like Harley's calf. Just when you think you're getting there, these things can reoccur. But he seems our conditioners and Ken Withers, our doctor, and Jason Webber and Jeff Ball and their team, they manage him really well. So he doesn't do full load. So he's probably a management issue for a fair while. And this ground is quite hard. So we'll have to look after him early in the week.
Ross, what about Fife's form? In your eyes, how would you compare him right now with his Brownlow form in 2015?
Oh, we're a different team, and I think he's a slightly different player, and he's now the captain, but he's just doing what he does well. Clearance work, contested ball work, and marking it well and working hard without the ball. I think he's he had 16 in the first. I think he quietened down in the second, third, and then really got going again. That's what I thought. So I think he's really improved his disposal, his kicking efficiency. He's a bit more dangerous with the ball in hand. So that's but I'm really pleased that he's growing into be a leader. It's not easy to be a leader of an AFL club, and an AFL club that's transitioning a list, but he's really growing into that role. And he's got good support, obviously, with Mundy and Sandilands around him, and Walters and Neil.
What did you make of Sandilands' report?
I didn't see it. I just got informed on the way in. So we'll let it go through the channels and whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. So do you?
Rough conduct for a high bump.
Yeah, okay. So we'll just deal with that. Didn't see it. Didn't even know.
If you did get a week, it would give you a chance to have a look at Darcy, which you're perhaps keen to do anyway. Wouldn't be the end.
I haven't thought. No, we really value Aaron. We'd love Aaron to play. We actually want to play two of them in the one team at some point. So, yeah, no, it would concern me if Aaron missed.
Walters came off cradling his left hand, looked like it got stepped on.
Yeah, it got stepped on. Yeah, I was concerned it looked like a wrist. But normally if you break it, you can't. You actually cradle it a little bit more. So he just got stood on.
So he's okay?
Yeah, that's my understanding. Yeah.
Is that the best game McCarthy's played for the club? Do you think, Ross, given his ability to impact the game at the right moments and be pretty clean and clinical with his finish?
Well, I think the ball movement helps him and entering with a bit more precision. So, what did he kick? I don't know. He kicked a few, didn't he? He had a few shots. Yeah. I know he kicked 6 in a practice match. Look, he's getting better. You've got to share the load. I don't know how many goal kickers we have with sharing the load. I thought Brandon Material was really good today. And when he went deep forward, Ballantyne, we're looking lively. We're giving him a chance. And Taberner has really grown, and he was significant again today, I thought. But Cam's important for us. But David Hale has really been fantastic teaching